Alright, so last week I teared seriously for the first time. And I say seriously because I've teared in the past, but it was very, I don't know how to put it. I just wasn't taking it seriously. I started in the middle of the event and I didn't even have a good event team. So I wasn't as experienced in the game as I am now. If you don't know what tearing is, it's basically a contest. I'm not sure what else I could call it, but every event there's a list, a record of people who play during the event. And tiering is basically trying to get to the top, like the top 3 or the top 200. It sounds pretty simple, but I think it's more than just playing to get to the top, because there's a lot of things that you need to keep in mind when you're tiering. Like, if you have a social life, like going to work or school that isn't online, it's going to be extremely hard to tier, because even with being online, it's still pretty hard. I go to online school and I found it annoying to try and keep up with tiering without jeopardizing my performance in class. Like, my math grade freaking dropped down to what, 73 from 85. So I don't I don't know. Energy plays an extremely important role when it comes to tiering, because energy gives you a certain amount of points and charms after every show, and of course you need more points to get higher on the board. That, and as a little side note, what could be helpful is buying Colorful Plus. I know a lot of Project Sekai players are free to play, so this is just like, you could keep that in mind in case you got a little bit of money on the side. Colorful Plus, it doubles your points, I think. Yeah, I think it doubles all of your show points. And that's really helpful. Health is also really important, obviously. I think that should have been the first one, honestly. But health is very important, because if you're not healthy, it's gonna be hard to play. It's really important to take breaks. Like, if your eyes or wrists start to hurt, that's a sign to stop. Try your best not to ignore them. If you play for too long, you could develop carpal tunnel, and now you'll have the achievement not only in the game but in real life. Your eyes could also get bloodshot, which doesn't have any health risks. It's just not fun to look zooted and have your eyes hurt 24/7. If you're determined and still want to keep tearing after your eyes start to hurt, at least turn down the brightness on your device and turn on the nightlight at full opacity. That may make it a little bit harder to see the notes, but honestly, if you're still tearing when your eyes hurt, I assume that you don't care. Sleep is also very important. Like I said, your health plays an important role, and if you don't sleep, you're not going to be energized, and you won't have enough motivation to play. I usually stopped playing by like 9 p.m. I know that's very early, but there's no buts. I just didn't want to keep playing through the night. A solid team is really important too. Like, if you want to get high up in the ranks, like really high up, it's best to tier on an event that you were saving for, or an event that you already have good cards for. It's also best that you have a team that's 150,000 talent and over, so you could play in the veteran rooms, because the veteran rooms give you more points and charms. I'm gonna explain how like the teams work, because I originally had no idea how they worked. I just thought like you plopped a few characters into the thing with the same characters in the type, but it's deeper than that. Like, in this picture, you can see the team that I used for tiering, and my bonus is 294. I'm gonna use Sake as an example because why not? She's a 4-star and an event character, and so that gives me 27% bonus, and then she's an event card, so that's another 20%, and now that's 47. And after adding her card type bonus, her card is now worth 72%. Now, Len isn't an event character, but he has attributes to fit in an event team. Like, his card is Virtual Singer, so he doesn't belong to a certain band. And he has the same type as the event, so I could use him for my team since I don't have a Rin card that fits. I'm the last person that should be talking about this, but patience is key. Patience and resilience, that is. If you're cheering during an event that has the cheerful show co-op, it's gonna be way more annoying than normal co-op. Because there's disbands almost every game. Whether it's because of someone leaving or your team just not finding an opponent in time, you better get used to seeing that disband screen. If a song you don't like plays, just suck it up and play it, man. It's frustrating to finally get a song you don't mind playing just to get a disband right before you move to the loading screen. Plus, if you leave a room on purpose more than like 3 times, you'll get a temporary ban that can range to a minute to 24 hours. I mean, I'm not sure if the 24 hours range is true, but I saw a picture from like the JP servers. So I'm not playing with that. I'm not messing around. I know no one really wants to hear this, but you have to be actually decent at the game to tier. You're not gonna get to the top 10,000 while you're only playing songs on hard mode. That, and the more perfects you get, the more points. Songs that are higher difficulties have more notes, giving you more opportunities to get perfect. Now for the question that led me to making this whole video. Is tiering worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather shit my hands and clap than tier again. Yeah, there's nice rewards and you get to flaunt your title after, but it's not worth the things I risked to earn those. I found myself putting my own worth onto the rank I was at, and whenever my rank got close to being over 140, I felt talentless. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I don't wish that feeling on anyone. Project Sekai should be an enjoyable and fun game, not something that feels like a chore that's slowly draining your soul. In the end, it's just a game, and there's millions of other people playing around the world, so if you can even stay in the top 10,000, I applaud you. I hope you guys enjoyed my first actual video. I've never posted on YouTube for that last video, so I'm thrilled to see what people think. And I'm also a little bit scared. I plan on making similar videos like this in the future. And I hope people enjoy it, or yeah, I just hope people enjoy it. If you want, like and subscribe. I also have an Instagram if you want to follow that too. Bye.